Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode where we share the success stories of our student. And today, Harsh have joined me here to share his success story. So first of all, congratulations to you, Harsh, for getting a good job opportunity. And
Yes,
the
sir.
first thing we want to know about is your introduction and your background. So please tell us about yourself.
Yes, sir. So, good afternoon. So, my name is Harish. I'm basically from the Yevala, Maharashtra. So, I completed my bachelor's degree in BBA computer application last year in the 2024.
Okay, great. So from BBA, can I ask you like how did you develop interest in networking?
Yeah. In my last semester, we have two subjects like one is networking and another is cybersecurity. So, after completing my bachelor's degree, I have decided I want to go in the networking or cybersecurity, one of
Mhm.
anything I can go. So after that, one of my friends was already working as a network security engineer. So I asked with him, and he suggested me that you can do the CCIE security course, which will be good for you. Like it's combination of networking and security concept. So
Mhm.
I decided to go into network.
Okay, so that's how you selected, network security.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I was looking for the some good institute.
Mhm.
So one of my friend was already there in 2022.
Mhm.
So he selected, he got the job from the network firm. He was selected in the SOCOP. So I contacted him. So he suggested me that you can join the network firm in the Bangalore, which is really good. They will provide you the good training, certifications, and the placements as well.
Okay, so how was your experience with the trainers?
Yeah, my experience trainers was really good. The trainers are well, so they're professionals. Whenever I have any doubt, they are always ready to solve problems. So I have like a very good uh, experience with the Sushil sir, then Nikul sir,
Mhm.
Ajay sir, and also the Amit sir was there. So all of the trainers are really good. They are really supportive, and they are good what they are doing.
Okay, so during your during your training, did you face any challenges?
Yeah. Initially, like I was doing the CCNA. That
Mhm.
time it was like quite boring because the theory part is there starting.
Mhm.
So once I started with the practicals, when
Mhm.
I get to know about how things are really working, so the
Mhm.
packets are going from here and there, how the encapsulation is working, how the IPs are working, MAC addresses are working. Then it started getting interested. So whenever I got any problem with the labs or everything, so the trainers are there always. So they are always there for solving problems.
Okay, so certain students, they have a question. So, did you get access to the physical lab?
Yes, yes, I got access to the physical lab. So the guys are there to help us to get the real world knowledge of like how the routers and features are working. We have a quite big lab in the network. So
Mhm. So, okay. So, during access to the lab, you might have faced challenges, and lab trainers would have solved it already.
yes, yeah.
Okay. So, how was your access? Other than physical access, did you take remote access also?
No, I didn't take the remote access, but the facility is there for remote access.
Okay.
Because I was staying in the Bangalore,
Mhm.
so every time I would go to the institute and take a physical test.
Okay. Great. So, other than your training, if I ask you about, your interviews, how did you prepare for the interviews?
Yeah, for the intro, we have the intro preparation session and the network room. Like they are providing the special sessions for how should we appear in the interview, what kind of questions they are going to ask, how should we answer to them. So we have intro preparation classes here. Then we have the mock test sessions. So where mock tests are we are giving the real world interview. The trainers are taking the mock interviews. So we'll get to know how the real world interview can be, what kind of questions they can ask.
Mhm. Okay, so since we are talking about interviews, so many students who have not appeared in the interview so far, they have, a fear kind of thing in their mind, right? Before going to
Yeah.
the interview, they will get, nervous and all. So, first thing I want to know is how did you overcome this? How did you face the challenge,
Uh,
the interviews?
yeah. I attended the placement, I attended the classes, the mock interview. In the mock interview, in the starting, I was getting the same problem, but as I given 2 or 3 interviews, then I got to know like what are the things I can improve, how should I talk, how should I give the answers, what kind of question they are going to ask. Like by practicing, I got to know like yes, this is the way I can give the answers in the interview, and I can.
Mhm. Okay. So, like you mentioned about two, three interviews you have given, and somewhere you might have failed also, right? So,
Right.
once a student fails an interview, they get demotivated. How did you keep yourself motivated?
Yeah. So first of all, I talked with my trainers. So they are really helpful. They motivated me a lot. They told me like what are my mistakes, how can I overcome. With that, my trainers also really helped me. And then I worked on it. Like what are the question I was not getting, what are the answers I was wrong with. So I worked with on it. I worked on it, and also my trainers helped me a lot with this.
So, instead of taking failure as a, demotivation, anybody can take it as a motivation.
Right.
What is your opinion on that? How the
Yes,
students
right.
they can keep, stay motivated or keep this thing as a motivation?
Uh,
Because failure is a part of the journey, right?
right. Failure is a part of journey. So whatever like, your goal is, you just have to stick with your goal. Don't look here and there. Like the small failure can't define you like your success. I think
Correct.
so. Even you fail, you can try again, work on it, and stay focused. Stay focused on your goal and try to achieve it.
Okay. Okay.
Once
So
you fail, it's not like your life is ended or your career is ended.
correct, correct. So one failure is not the end of the journey, right? So you
Yeah,
have to keep on working on it. You have to keep on improving. And during your failures, whatever the mistakes you made, that's a learning basically, right?
yeah.
Okay. So next thing, I want to ask you is about, how the general interview process is. When you go for the
So
interviews, what is the general interview process?
yeah, the interview can be offline or online. So whatever interview I have appeared, that was like online mostly.
Mhm.
So they have first they have initial screening. Sometimes the HR call you and they talk with you. They check like your communication is good or not,
Mhm.
whether you're a good candidate or not. And they ask some simple question. Then we have first round of interview where you can ask the technical questions they can ask you. So once you clear that round, then after that they might have a second round also, where they will ask deeper technical questions
Mhm.
and some HR questions like behavioral questions. And after that, in some companies like previously whichever company I have attended, they also have the managerial round, which is third round.
Okay. So generally, like this, 2, 3 rounds are there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned, generally the first round is the HR will call you and check your communication skills also. So before getting, selected for the HR round also, generally students might share the resumes. So what is
Yeah,
your
right.
opinion on the resumes? Like how students should prepare the resume so that they should get, most of the calls? Because, so many times I see students telling that, okay, sir, I am sending my resume. My resume is being forwarded to multiple companies and I'm not getting calls. So what would you suggest those students?
Uh, like making uh, the Clara man helped a lot with making the resume. So she helped me a lot with making the resume. Keep it simple, keep the font simple, mention all the skills, and don't use like keep it consistent. Um, so in the interview can see all the points properly. Use bullet points and everything in the resume.
Mhm.
Mention the backgrounds like education and everything and keep it simple, like 1 or 2 pages will be enough.
Okay. So what do you
So
think? How
for me,
many? Yes, please
yeah,
continue.
for me, like previously I didn't add the projects also,
Mhm.
but like adding projects will help a lot.
Mhm. So they
So
should
they
add
should add
projects as
projects
well,
as
right?
well, right? Yeah, and take care of the ATS also. If you're directly putting your resumes for the big MNCs, You should have to take care about the ATS. What what are the keywords you are using in the resume is also really helpful.
Okay.
Get your resume selected. Right.
So that's great. Now, the next thing I want to ask you, since we are having, the discussion about interviews and resumes. So, like once you get a call from the HR, how should you communicate? Like, could you give a brief general idea about it, or you can inspire the students about that?
So initially they will ask you about your background, your name, and everything. So don't lie. Just tell what you have done, where you are done, like which year you passed the degree. After that, what you did, or if you have joined any courses or what. Just tell in the brief and uh, focus on your communication. Like you have to talk really professionally.
Okay. And if I ask you, like, generally, how many questions are asked from the resume?
Yeah. Uh, for me, like 15 to 20 questions they will ask.
Okay. So they'll ask you questions from resume as well.
Yeah, in the day.
Okay. Because sometimes I see students, they will mention something that they are not aware of, and still they will mention the thing in the resume.
It's not good practice to do that. Like once it will like if you ask the question from that and you're not good answer the question, it will add the negative impact on your impression will get bad.
Yeah. Okay. So they should not include those kind of things, right? And what about students copying, one student copying the resume of the other student, changing the names and all? What would you suggest about that?
No, don't do it. Like whatever technology you have learned, whatever the things you have learned, just mention that things. Whatever you are perfect in. Don't copy anyone's resume. Just it's not.
So, as per your experience, what do you think? Uh, like you think?
Previously, I have made the same mistake. Then after that, Clara ma'am helped me a lot. Then I started building that resume again.
Okay. So, as per your experience, another question I have is like, should you update your resume with every company, or you should forward the same resume to all the companies?
You can update, but don't update the skills. You have the skill, so you have to skip. Just you can the motivation or like we can say the objective you can change little bit. Like some things you can change like the objective and everything, but don't change the other thing like your skill and everything. They are the same for every time. You're not going to learn that skill the company wants.
Correct.
Keep the skill same and the objective or the job role. If you have mentioned the job role in there, you can change.
Okay.
So
that was really great. Okay. So if I ask you, how was your overall experience with the networker? So
my experience was really good. The trainers are really good. The HR, like Clara man is really good. She helped me a lot with the training, like preparation, interview preparation. She helped me a lot with the placement. Then we have the Sushil sir, senior trainer. He's really good. He helped me a lot. Then we have Ajay sir. Then we have the Nikun sir. Especially Nikun sir helped me a lot. Then we have the Amit sir. He's really like he's always there. Like I haven't got any problem. I just simply go to his cabin. So he motivate me. He tell me like what to do and what not to do. So all the staff in the network from home is really good. The lab is really good. They have all the equipments and we have really big racks there for the CCNE system training. Then we have lab guys who are always there to help us. We have good campus. Then everything is good about network from my overall experience was really good. I got placement from them and I got really good training, hands-on training. So my overall experience was very good.
Okay. So as per your experience, for a fresher, is it mandatory to have a certification to get a job?
There are only 1 to 2% companies they will ask you for a certification. Other than that, you have a training certification that will be okay for the fresher.
So you don't require to go for global certifications.
Go for the certification.
So you don't need to
initially you don't need the certification.
Okay. Okay. So, do you have any advice for the students who are watching the video and watching your success story?
Yeah, if anyone is interested in the cybersecurity, networking, or network security, you can join the networkers home. They are really good. They're providing really good support, good training, a good environment to work with, good good staff they have. They have really great facilities. They have LMS portals, which helped me a lot. Like I'm over there and I watch the videos every time for my preparation also,
Mhm.
and everything is good about network. So anyone who wants to uh, grow his career in the networking or network security or the cyber security also can join the network. So
Okay. So this was a really inspiring story for us, and I hope people who are watching the video also got some insight and they got motivated, and also they got some idea about how the interview process is and all.
yeah,
So thank you, Harsh, for joining us today, and it's really great to
definitely.
have you here. And
Thank you.
congratulations to you once again. So guys, this was another episode where we share the success stories. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.